Have you ever considered what giving up truly costs you? Have you paused even for a heartbeat to imagine the lifetime of regret hidden inside a single moment of surrender? I once knew someone, a young writer, who spent countless nights crafting stories by candlelight. She poured her soul into pages, believing deeply that she had something meaningful to say to the world. But rejection after rejection piled up, each letter colder, harsher, more indifferent than the last. Eventually, the candlelight faded, her notebooks gathered dust, and she quietly put her dreams away, convinced they were never meant for her. Years later, I asked her how often she thought about writing, about the stories she never told. She replied with sadness heavy in her voice every single day. You see, that moment when you feel the deepest urge to quit isn't a moment to fear, it's a moment to embrace. Because that precise instant, when everything inside you is screaming to walk away, is exactly when your life could change forever. Harriet Beecher Stowe once said, "Never give up, for that is just the place and time that the tide will turn." These words carry more weight than you might realize. History's greatest triumphs are often born from moments of quiet despair, moments when giving up seemed not just easy, but logical. But here's the truth. The decision to keep going in that exact moment transforms you forever. Imagine standing on the precipice, feeling every ounce of struggle you've endured, hearing every whisper of doubt inside your head, then deciding firmly, resolutely, not today. That choice has the power to rewrite your story completely. It has the power to shift not only your direction, but the direction of those around you. So today, if you're standing at the crossroads, if you're on the edge of letting go, ask yourself one powerful question. What if my breakthrough lies on the other side of this moment? What if everything I've fought for, everything I've dreamed about, is just one courageous step away? Hold tightly to this thought, because, in truth, your greatest opportunity might lie disguised in this very moment of doubt. Giving up is permanent. Perseverance opens doors you never even knew existed. There's an ancient fable about a donkey trapped at the bottom of a well. The farmer, believing the animal too old and the well too dangerous, decided to bury the donkey alive, enlisting the help of his neighbors. As each shovel-load of dirt fell upon the donkey's back, panic surged through its body. Frantically, the donkey kicked and brayed, fearful that its end had come. But soon something extraordinary occurred. The donkey calmed itself, shook off the soil, and took a step upward. Each heap of dirt thrown to bury him became a step to freedom. Eventually, after countless shovels of earth, the donkey emerged from the well, battered but triumphant. Your struggles hold the same hidden power. Every adversity, every rejection, every painful moment you've experienced has concealed within it a profound opportunity. Each difficulty offers a choice. Let it bury you, or allow it to lift you higher. Your decision defines not only your journey, but your character. It defines who you are when no one's watching. The soil thrown upon your back is not punishment, it's potential. Every failure carries hidden growth. Every no secretly pushes you toward a deeper, more meaningful yes. Research shows that 90% of all groundbreaking innovations, discoveries, or successes first face significant rejection and ridicule. That means nearly every visionary you admire once stood exactly where you stand today, doubting themselves, questioned by everyone around them, yet choosing to continue. They recognize something profound. Obstacles aren't placed in your path to destroy you, they're placed there to elevate you. The great British writer C.S. Lewis captured this perfectly when he said, "Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny." Your struggle has immense purpose. It is not random, meaningless, or accidental. It is shaping your future with each painful step, laying the foundations for something remarkable. But the only way to reach that extraordinary destiny is to keep stepping forward, using every hardship thrown upon your back as a ladder, not a burial. Remember this always: your strongest self emerges from your greatest trials. Your adversity isn't breaking you, it's building you. You are becoming stronger, wiser, and more prepared for the dream you're working towards. Embrace this truth and understand the power you hold. You can transform every difficulty into stepping stones, every rejection into resolve, and every challenge into a chance to rise higher. The choice, as always, is yours. Let me ask you something important. Have you ever considered that your greatest breakthrough could be waiting just behind your next effort, your next attempt? There's an extraordinary story about a young American boy, Jack Andraka, who at 15 lost someone he deeply cared about to pancreatic cancer, a disease notoriously difficult to detect early. Determined to make a difference, Jack came up with an innovative idea for a simpler, more accurate test. But an idea alone isn't enough. He had to convince scientists and researchers to believe in him, to give him a chance. Jack wrote to 100 laboratories asking for support, and each one rejected him, dismissing his idea as improbable or his ambitions as naive. Imagine, at 15, receiving not just one rejection, but 100. Each no could have been enough to make him quit. But Jack persisted. He wrote another 100 emails, refusing to abandon the vision he held so tightly. Then came rejection 199. Imagine the weight of nearly 200 experts telling you no. But Jack still persisted. And then finally, after 199 denials, the 200th lab said yes. Today, Jack's revolutionary test has transformed early cancer detection, significantly cheaper and vastly more accurate than its predecessors, offering hope to millions around the globe. Consider this carefully. What if Jack had quit after rejection 50 or 100, or even at number 199? His story would have ended there, no breakthrough, no lives impacted. But he tried one more time, and that single step changed everything. This is the real power of persistence. It's not simply continuing to try, it's daring to carry on when logic and reason whisper stop. It's the audacity to rise each time you're knocked down. Persistence isn't easy. Yet history clearly shows it's the quiet force behind every significant breakthrough. Did you know Thomas Edison faced nearly 10,000 failures before successfully creating a working electric bulb? Imagine the world if Edison had stopped at attempt 9,999, deciding that failure was final. British novelist Samuel Johnson once wrote, "Great works are performed not by strength but by perseverance." Your dreams, whatever they may be, demand that perseverance. It's never about how many times you're knocked down. It's always about the decision to stand again, to breathe deeply, and to say quietly but firmly, one more time. Remember this clearly. Persistence isn't glamorous. It's the hidden determination to rise from every fall, knowing that each attempt moves you closer to the triumph you seek. You could be on your own number 199 right now, with success just one step away. Are you willing to take that step? Because somewhere, someday, someone will hear your story and be inspired to persist simply because you did. We live in a world driven by instant gratification. We want immediate validation, proof that our efforts matter. But the dreams worth chasing, the dreams that shape our destiny, often demand something different. Patience. Not days or weeks of patience, but years of silent, steadfast patience. There's an ancient Chinese parable about a bamboo tree, a remarkable plant whose growth tests even the most patient gardener. You see, when you plant a bamboo seed, nothing visible happens, not for days, weeks, or months. In fact, there's no visible sign of growth for 5 long years. Imagine for a moment watering the same patch of soil every single day, investing your time, energy, and heart, yet seeing absolutely nothing emerge from the ground. Doubt creeps in, friends question your sanity. Yet beneath the surface, something incredible is quietly happening. The bamboo tree is growing deep, powerful roots spreading invisibly below the soil, building strength and stability. Then suddenly, in its 5th year, everything changes. The bamboo shoots up so rapidly, in fact, it can grow up to 80 feet in just 6 short weeks. Now, let me ask you, did the bamboo tree really grow in just 6 weeks, or was its growth silently unfolding beneath the soil during all those unseen years? This bamboo tree is exactly how our dreams unfold. You might pour your heart into your ambitions, striving each day without visible progress. People around you may begin to doubt, and at times even you question if your efforts truly matter. But hidden within this waiting is a profound truth. The roots of real success grow quietly, invisibly beneath the surface long before they ever break through. British author H.G. Wells once said, "If you fell down yesterday, stand up today. Notice he didn't say your breakthrough happens overnight. Rather, each day offers a new chance to rise and invest in the silent work that precedes success. This invisible growth period isn't a punishment, it's preparation. Every day you invest patiently in your dream, you build resilience, wisdom, and strength that the world might not yet see, but that you'll unquestionably need when your moment finally arrives. Think clearly about this. Life has a perfect sense of timing, though it's rarely obvious in the moment. Your dreams aren't delayed randomly, they're maturing beneath the surface, waiting patiently for the perfect moment when you are truly ready. Greatness takes time precisely because it's lasting, meaningful, and powerful. So trust the invisible growth taking place beneath your feet. Keep nourishing your ambitions daily, especially when no one notices. Because when your breakthrough finally arrives, and it will arrive, everyone will marvel at how quickly you succeeded, but you'll know the truth. Your success wasn't instant. It was born through patient dedication, quietly nurtured roots, and the powerful belief that something incredible was happening even when nobody else could see it. Do you ever wonder why the strongest people you meet, the ones who inspire you deeply, are rarely those who've led the easiest lives? There's a profound lesson hidden within that truth. Strength isn't developed in comfort or ease, it's forged in the fires of struggle and adversity. It emerges from the moments when you feel pushed to your absolute limits, tested far beyond what you believed you could handle. There's an ancient Japanese tradition of sword-making passed down through generations that beautifully illustrates this truth. The master swordsmith takes raw iron, fragile, rough, impure, and places it into a fire so intense that the metal begins to glow and melt. Under scorching heat, impurities rise to the surface. Then the swordsmith pounds the molten metal relentlessly, hammering it, folding it again and again. Each blow, each moment in the flames removes weakness, impurities, and imperfections. Slowly but surely, through this punishing process, something incredible emerges. A blade of extraordinary strength and beauty, sharp enough to cut through any obstacle. This same process applies to your dreams. Every challenge you face, every setback you endure, every failure you experience, these aren't punishments or signs to abandon your path. Instead, they are your forge. They are life's way of testing, refining, and strengthening you. Just like that raw iron, your dreams and your character become stronger, sharper, and more resilient with each difficulty you face. And while the heat may feel unbearable in the moment, know that it's purposeful. Life is not attempting to break you, it's carefully preparing you, shaping you into someone strong enough to hold the extraordinary dream you're pursuing. The British philosopher Bertrand Russell once wisely remarked, "To conquer fear is the beginning of wisdom." He understood clearly that to achieve something truly remarkable, you must face moments that frighten you, moments that push you beyond comfort, beyond familiarity. True courage isn't the absence of fear, but the willingness to move forward through the flames despite it. Consider this carefully. Comfort rarely creates greatness. The dreams truly worth achieving demand sacrifice, resilience, and the courage to remain steadfast even when everything around you is burning hot with doubt and difficulty. So don't fear the fire, welcome it. Embrace each challenge, each painful moment, knowing clearly that these experiences are removing your weaknesses, shaping your character, and preparing you for something incredible. You are being forged right now. Each trial you overcome strengthens your resolve. Each time you rise after falling sharpens your determination. Remember clearly, the greatest stories of triumph are born not in gentle circumstances, but in the fierce heat of life's toughest tests. And this is your forge? Let it shape you, refine you, and reveal the powerful person you were always meant to become. Let me ask you something deeply important. If you don't believe fiercely, passionately, and unwaveringly in your own dream, then who else will? History has shown clearly, time and again, that every remarkable achievement began with one individual willing to believe when no one else did. Before a great vision becomes reality, it almost always faces relentless doubt, skepticism, and ridicule from others. And that's precisely why your belief matters so profoundly. Take the story of British author J. Okay. Rowling, whose manuscript about a young wizard named Harry Potter faced rejection from publisher after publisher. They told her it was too long, too odd, unlikely to succeed. Imagine if Rowling had allowed the disbelief of those experts to become her own. Imagine if she'd accepted their judgment as final. But Rowling did something different. She trusted her vision more deeply than their skepticism. She chose belief even when belief seemed utterly irrational. And because of that one decision, to believe fiercely when no one else would, she transformed her vision into a story beloved by millions around the globe. Your dreams are entrusted to you alone. If you abandon them, there's no one else who will step forward to fight in your place. The world will not protect your ambitions. That's your role. And if you choose to let go, believing the doubts, fears, and criticisms of others, your dreams may vanish quietly, forever unfulfilled. Understand something clearly. Belief isn't naive optimism or blind hope. Belief is a courageous act. It's the choice to trust yourself deeply and deliberately, even when logic seems stacked against you. Belief activates possibility. It opens doors others can't see. As H. Jackson Brown Jr. once powerfully stated, the person with big dreams is more powerful than the one with all the facts. Your belief, more than any external factor or evidence, determines whether your dreams remain distant fantasies or become powerful realities. Visualize your dream vividly for a moment. Imagine achieving the very thing others tell you is impossible. What does it feel like? How do you stand differently, speak differently, knowing you trusted yourself when no one else did? That feeling of profound pride and fulfillment is only possible through unwavering belief in your own vision. Remember this always. The world eventually applauds those who never allowed disbelief to win. If you don't believe in your dream, no one else can. You are the guardian, the champion, and the defender of your vision. Stand firm. Trust your instinct. Your belief, especially when it seems hardest to hold on to, is precisely what will carry you forward. Because when your vision finally becomes reality, and it will, everyone will understand clearly what you've always known. It was never their belief that mattered most. It was always yours. Have you ever paused to imagine the precise moment when all your efforts finally pay off, the exact instant when perseverance and opportunity perfectly align? It's a breathtaking thought. Yet, the truth is most people never reach that moment, not because it's impossible, but because they give up mere steps before it arrives. Imagine the tragedy of abandoning your dreams just moments before the breakthrough you've been fighting for. Jack Ma, the remarkable entrepreneur behind Alibaba, once faced rejection at every turn, refused jobs at restaurants, turned down by universities, rejected even by a fast food chain. He seemed destined to fail, at least to everyone around him. But Jack kept believing, kept moving forward, and one day, after years of perseverance, his life changed entirely. Reflecting later, he offered a profound insight. Never give up. Today is hard, tomorrow will be worse, but the day after tomorrow will be sunshine. His story isn't unique because of his challenges, but because he persisted precisely when everything around him said he shouldn't. Your moment too is coming. It's waiting patiently on the other side of your persistence, your resilience, your refusal to surrender. And when it arrives, when everything changes, you will instantly understand why each struggle, each setback was necessary. Your breakthrough moment isn't random luck. It's the direct result of your courage to continue. Imagine clearly right now that very moment arriving. Feel it vividly, the pride swelling in your chest, the tears of joy stinging your eyes, the relief flooding your heart as you finally hold your dream firmly in your hands. This is not fantasy, it's the powerful possibility you carry with you every single day you refuse to quit. Your dreams are not escaping you, they're racing towards you, hidden behind the veil of perseverance and patience. You might be closer than you realize. Your breakthrough could be tomorrow, next week, or next month, but only if you remain steadfast. History proves clearly that our most incredible moments often follow our hardest days. The struggle you face right now is temporary, yet the victory you're fighting for will be timeless. Keep watering your seed, keep hammering the iron, keep stepping forward, even when progress feels invisible. Because somewhere, somehow, the moment you've been preparing for is quietly approaching. And when it finally arrives, it will be far more beautiful, more meaningful than anything you've ever imagined. I want you to think about something deeply important right now. Your dream is far greater than just your personal ambition. It's your legacy. It's what you'll leave behind, influencing the lives of countless others long after your journey ends. The path you carve, the battles you win, and even the setbacks you endure all become chapters in a story that will one day inspire someone else to dream courageously too. Imagine clearly years from now someone facing the same challenges you're enduring today. They're searching for hope, courage, guidance, someone who proved what's possible. They will find your story. They will hear about your struggles, your fears, your countless moments of doubt, and they'll see how you refuse to let any of it stop you. Your persistence will become their roadmap. Your triumph will become their evidence that dreams, no matter how impossible they seem, can indeed become realities. Your dreams matter deeply because of who you become in the pursuit of them. British novelist George Eliot wrote these powerful words. It's never too late to be what you might have been. Understand clearly right now. You are actively shaping the legacy you'll leave behind. Each decision you make to persevere or to surrender shapes the story others will someday tell about you. You have an extraordinary opportunity today to live courageously, boldly, relentlessly, refusing to surrender to doubt. But this legacy won't happen by accident. It demands something critical from you right now. Immediate, committed action. As you hear these words, promise yourself, today, not tomorrow, you'll take at least one step towards your dream. Make that phone call, write that first page, enroll in that course, or simply refuse to accept defeat in this moment. If not you, then who? If not now, then when? The greatest risk isn't trying and failing. It's never having tried at all, carrying a lifetime of regret for a dream left untouched. Remember clearly, the only certain path to failure is giving up entirely. Your life is your message. Make sure it's a message worth hearing, worth repeating, worth remembering. The world is waiting for what only you can give. Your dream is more than personal, it's powerful, purposeful, transformational. Hold on to it fiercely, pursue it passionately, and believe unwaveringly. This isn't just your moment, it's your legacy. The question you must answer now and every day that follows is simple yet profound. Are you ready to embrace fully the incredible power within you, the power to persist, to believe, to dream boldly? Are you ready to leave a legacy defined not by fear or hesitation, but by unstoppable courage? The world awaits your answer.